They told me that there's going to be some surprises, but I think even they got surprised upstairs. This guy, I have never met him in my whole life. I have never met him, and I had no idea that he was even going to be available to come in here. I only read about him. I don't even know what to say to him when he goes out, but I'm so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Bowie. Yeah. Come in, I looked at that. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Let me just take a bow for you. Look at this. I got a mosquito. Thanks very much. Oh, my God. I love it, man. That's a beautiful reaction. Thank you very much. We just crossed the lines in London, and I get you in here now. I'm doing all of this, too. That kid raising his fist in the air in the middle there. See him raising his hand? He's deaf. And he's a big fan of it. It's really amazing. Oh, it's ridiculous. Oh, it's wonderful. Well, I'll tell you. Thank you. You don't. Okay, hang on, because I got to talk to him, and you can't if I do it. I know you're excited, and so am I. I don't know what the hell to say here. Wait a minute. Yeah, I know for a fact that you just don't do these kind of shows.
I was eating around the corner, about 3 blocks from here. It's kind of a birthday dinner for somebody, and it turned into your birthday dinner because the TV was on. And we've been watching, the band and I, when we come into Australia, we're watching a show over the last 5 years or whatever, since we first started coming. And I understood this was the last show you're going to do.
Yes, it is.
Somebody made a great mistake. It's a dreadful
well, thank you very much. That's a hell of a compliment coming from you. That's terrific. You know, I always know David Bowie from album covers where you're sort of laid out on something with red hair and all. This is very conservative David Bowie these days.
It's, yeah, I sort of, well, I stopped wearing that kind of costuming around a long time ago. Yeah. But it's I stopped wearing it about 73, 74, actually, 10 years ago. But it sort of takes a long time for the media to pick up on that because a picture of red hair is a lot more picture-worthy than a guy dressed in a suit, so it took a long time to...
Why are you speaking out so much more? I read in the paper a whole interview you did in Perth, and they were all quite shocked that you just came out and answered questions, you know?
I spent such a long time being characters on stage in my rock shows that it's the first, over the last few years, I've approached touring and making records in a different way. I've wanted to see what I was like and what kind of things I wanted to express, and rather than the characters I created.
I gotta give you, honestly, I mean, I know you get accolades all over the world from people, but I mean, you are the most adventurous man I have ever seen. You do the most outrageous things that other people would just say, oh, forget it, it just won't work, you know?
Talk shows and everything.
Yeah, well, no. Yeah, that's true.
It's the first one I've ever done.
This one?
Yeah, I think so.
I am so fun, I can't believe it, that's terrific. You're gonna be doing concerts here?
Yeah, well, in Melbourne tomorrow night at the VFL, I think it's called.
A VFL Park?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, you can fit a few hundred people in there. Yeah, that's not...
Yeah, writing's family and everything.
My God, you should
and
get...
then Brisbane and Sydney.
What's the biggest venue you've ever worked? Can you remember?
300,000, I think, in the US Festival in California.
At one place, 300,000?
Yeah, one night.
Oh, my God. What's that like walking out to 300? They can't all hear you, can they?
It was just like playing to a sea. Yeah. They were sort of lit, and because the sound took such a long time to get to the back, so it would ripple through. You'd see people clapping like that there. They'd be clapping half a beat out, a few rows. So the thing went like that all the way to the back. It was great. It was terrific.
I was also surprised to find out you're a big fan of Frank Sinatra.
I'm not sure about that. That's sort of been
I'm going to say
he's good, isn't he? But he's
not your image, really, you know. The other interesting thing, of course, is that first one for years that I can remember where something has been actually banned. Now, you did this film clip for... We just had Duran Duran on the show last week. And we were talking to them about their clips. They said their clips are sort of semi-porn. You have been declared total porn or something. They've just taken a clip of, what was it, China girl? You've been laying around on the beach with some...
There wasn't a bomb or a knife in it. There was nothing pornographic about
No
it.
bums, no nothing?
No knife.
Not even a nipple or anything?
No guns. Oh, yeah, but nothing pornographic.
Oh, right. But why did they ban the thing? I mean, they saw worse than that in what was that movie where they rolled around in the water? From Here to Eternity, many years ago or something. It was. But they...
I don't know. I wasn't over here at the time.
Where did you make the clip?
Sydney, in February, March this year. And I made two. I made a couple. I made one in the Outback, as far as Outback as you can get in one day, anyway, about 2 or 3 hours into the Outback, for Let's Dance.
You just went out there to do filming, or did you go out there for another look around or something?
No, I went out there specifically to do filming. I saw a lot of it when I was here on the tour in 1978. I took a Range Rover out, and I like the country so much.
Wow.
It's a terrific place. I really like it here.
I only have one regret, mate.
What's that?
That I wasn't able to tell people you were going to be here. I had no idea you were going to be
here. I just, you know, we made up our minds about half an hour ago to come down.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of yours forever. Not that I wasn't before, but I mean, I am now. I don't know what that's going to mean, but God, oh, that's terrific. You're just coming in here like this.
It's
the biggest
delight to be on this show.
Thank you, David, very, very much, and good luck with the concert. I'll see you. Thanks. A pleasure. Go work it out. David Bowie. You know, give me it now. I'll put it in while I'm waiting. What are you crawling around on the floor for and worrying about things? You're crawling all around. Look what he's doing here. Look. You look like Quasimodo with an earpiece. Hang on. Isn't it funny? You talk to him, and it's like talking to royalty or something. I mean, do you think, he's got more than Prince Charles has got. You know, Prince Charles will sit and talk to you with the ears. You know? He sits, got the nice blonde hair, the double-breasted suit. He belongs in the palace. I'm not going to take that any further than where I'm just at now. I think I'll leave it alone. Anyway, David Bowie, obviously Paul Dainty did that. That's a Christmas present or something from Paul Dainty, or a birthday present from Paul Dainty, I think. Anyway, he's at the, where's it, VFL Park. Jeepers, what'll they get out there? 104,000 or something. Only if they let the MCG members in.